How am I going to get back out?
Let's elevate our project to new heights.
So, I've unlocked the elevator, but that's for me to go up and down. I'm going to unlock the freight elevator, and we'll come back to that shortly. This is a long way down. So, obviously I used explosives, you can tell by the kind of hole. Now what I did was I dug that hole first, came back up, and then redid it and laddered, and then came back up. All of this was wasted time, you don't need to do this. But then I put the explosives down that hole, and my reason for thinking that would be a good idea, and I think it has worked alright, is that we'll get a hole that's not just like all over the place. It's nice and a nice tidy hole. So yeah, so we've got that, and as I said before, on the research, we unlocked elevators, but the reason I wanted to unlock elevators is because I wanted freight elevators, because clearly these windies are not, I mean they would work, but it's not going to be ideal, is it, all the way down there. I'll tell you one thing I am a bit disappointed with though. It made a big deal about, oh, you need all this mining force to go and get this ore that's in this really deep thing, and it is pretty deep, but it's still just an ore. I've heard stories of caves and all sorts of stuff. Maybe we'll come to that later, but it was just a lot of digging to get some more ore. So what we're going to do is going to go back down there anyway shortly. We're going to light it all up, and we probably don't want to bring. I don't think we want to bring it up right here, because our actual input for nephrite is here. So I'm wondering if we should actually try and drill it across and have it sort of conveyor over this way, and then if the freight elevators work how I hope they do, they can go here and then put it into our spots. That's potentially what we're going to do. I said that weird, potentially what we're going to do. If my voice sounds a bit raspy, it's because it's very early morning. It's not that early right now, but it was early morning when I first started playing. This is the first time I've played in about 3 weeks on absolutely anything, so it's nice to get back playing again. On the elevators, they need high voltage grid power. So my first thought was, oh no, I've got to get high voltage power all the way from over there to all the way over here. But I've now feel a bit more justified in this horrific job that I did of making the whole floor like this, because actually the high voltage power is already set up here, and it's transmuting. I don't know what I've been playing. Not transmuting. Transferring to every single one of these blocks. So what I'm hoping, and I haven't put one of these down yet, I'm not one of those YouTubers who like pre-plans everything and so we can go, haha, this is exactly how it works. We're going to figure this out together. And I know I'm a little bit behind, so if you're playing this, you're probably well in front of me now. But, you know, let's see how we go. So we can put, it says we can put this elevator anywhere as long as it's got high voltage power. So my thinking is, this is a normal elevator, not a freight elevator, but I want to use it. It's not something that, I don't know if it's something I'm going to use all the time. I'm not sure, maybe it'll be amazing. But I'm doing it right now just because I want to see what it's like. So let's, do we know which way the door will be? I guess that's the door because it's got a keypad on it. So let's put this here. It says it'll do digging and stuff itself. So right, so we go in, open the configuration frame, new, elevator height 133, that's where we are. Oh, so add a station at the bottom. Oh, well, we're still going to do that. 60 something. Probably 70, maybe 70 will get us to a decent place. Let's get some lighting, and then I'll do the long thing of getting back up, because I haven't done a proper way back up, because of course we've got these, not these, we've got the lifts coming in, so these lights are so puny as well. So puny. Oh, of course they're so, right, so this is what happens when you don't play for a bit. Of course they're so puny, because they're not actually currently connected to any sort of electricity, are they? Forget the lights. Let me make my way back up. To be honest, I was going to do the ladders thing again, but I'm not going to. So there's a thing in Foundry, and it's a cheat. You can all call me out as a bit of a cheat. I'm doing it in this one particular instance. You can bring the camera tools up and then use it to sort of do a bit of creative flight. I don't use it very often. I've used it for some of like the thumbnails and screenshots and stuff like that, or to go around a build. But it's early morning on a Monday. I fell down this hole so many times. The only difference it would have made was that I put down all of these ladders again. I climbed back up them again and then destroyed them again. So it doesn't... for this particular instance, it is what it is. I'll be honest. I've used it to get back out. Right. Anyway, back to the game. So current height is 133. We were saying the next one will be Xeno Mine Bottom. This would be Xeno Mine Factory Floor, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Xeno Mine Factory Floor. Well, you can't have any more. Blur. That'll do. Enter the height. We said 70 we were going to do, and we'll commit to that. 30 building blocks in the way of the shaft extension downwards. No, building blocks and power lines do not need to be removed before you start construction, but you have to remove the blocking objects before the elevator can be used again. Unless you cancel unless you cancel the construction, make sure you fix this problem without working on. Oh, without working on. Oh, I don't know. Right, let's just please finish editing your stations before you continue. I thought I'd finished. Aha. Right, confirm. So now you're going to do some sort of construction. No? Are we saying you don't want building? But surely you do want building block. It said about the building blocks, but I thought... Let's just... We take these away. Does this help it? I mean, now it's floating in the air. Floating in the air. Aha. Oh, look at that. That is cool. So now will it dig through normal stuff? Oh, yeah, it will. How do I attach the power? Maybe I just put a power line down and then attach it to it. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that looks like it's going to dig all the way down for us. It's taking its sweet time. But yeah, that is pretty cool. So then if the freight elevator works the same way, which I think it might do, then potentially we could put one here. In fact, did I make one? Did I make one? Don't think I did. Let's see. Freight elevator. Let's get one of those created. Don't seem to take that long. Do we get a thing? We did not. We did for the. I did for the other one, for the elevator. That's character elevator. Conveyor slopes. No. Conveyor balancer. Conveyor. Oh, no. That's character as well. Oh no. Let's put it on the bar. Let's go to 4. Aha! F1. Freight elevator allows a vertical transportation of items. It's intended to be used in cases where conveyor slopes will be inconvenient. It consists of 2 parts, a top and a bottom part. They're both built with the same item by switching the mode with the radial menu. That's cool. Doesn't matter which part you do first. After placement, you'll get a highlighted area, blue columns in the image below, indicating where the elevator shaft will be. Pointing towards it with the opposite part selected will automatically snap it to the correct position. You only have to point at the desired height. Once both parts are placed, it automatically excavates its terrain, same again, in its way. However, shaft area between the 2 parts needs to be free of all buildings or any other. Right, so we're going to do the same thing again. So we can put this down. Let's just have a look at it first and see what it looks like. It's going to. Oh, okay. So it's got. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's got inputs and I assume outputs every other way. Let's bring that up. So we want right. So we're going to say, what's the top look like? Oh yeah. Yes. So that'll be. If we want that to go into those, so we can do the same thing again where we've got our sort of 2-way buffer into 1-way buffer. 1, 2, 3, 4. So anywhere from this one. And we've got it's a 4x3. Well, let's do the 4. Let's get it in the middle. Oh my word. It's morning. It's morning time. You can tell me off later. 4, 4, 4. Hello. 2. Is that right? Yes. Oh, I can count. Right, and that'd make it so that. So that that will make it so that we've got our actual. Confused myself. That'll make it so we've got our 4 outputs. So that is cool. Let's get those in place now. So my thinking is the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4 that we've talked about before. This is an output. Mr. Toggle button. I'm never going to forgive you. 4 outputs that go into 2 of these. So, you know, it's funny, you know, when you figure everything out and then if you don't play something for a little while, you forget. Inputs. And then our easy ones, or our straightforward ones, are that way, that way, that way, that way. And then this one also then could go into... No, it can't. No, it cannot. What am I doing? Does it need to... I don't need 4. I've just realised I'm talking complete nonsense. I don't need 4, I only need 2. Unless there's some kind of backlog where I need to get more out at once, but I don't think there's going to be, because it's going to go straight into here. It's got plenty to fill. That's going to go into that one. That's going to go into that one. And then... So yeah, then we've got a double... So this is our buffer... Right, let's go back. This is our double buffer storage, which means that we've always got a big buffer of stuff should that stop because it's finished production or there's blockages elsewhere. We're then funneling that into the single so that from the single we get an even flow into our crushers. Now there's an F right in here because I went and got some from our mine that we made last time, the manual one. Into the crushers so it's evenly spread. It then comes back together to then be evenly spread in the smelters. And then it comes back out. It's 4 containers. Yeah, so we've got points out for us to craft. Brilliant. My brain is engaged again. So we need to get this bad boy. We need to... Our first thing is going to be... We have to remove some of this, aren't we? Same as we did with the other ones. Let's just... How are you? And... Can I do it just there? Yeah. Probably want to do at least a few more actually now I'm thinking about it because I want a bit of C. So that goes down there. So I guess we need to make a note of... I suppose we could just drill down to 70 on the blue line. So that's the blue line, right? Is that the blue line? Yeah. Cool, yeah, I'm going to do that. I drill down to 70 on the blue line. Which won't take that long. But I'll bring you back to save you just seeing the constant. Because then what I'm thinking is I can dig out enough to put the bottom in. Because this is the bottom corner. Oh no, which corner was it? I think it was okay. I think it's that way. So yeah, I'll dig it down to about 70. Or maybe a bit less. I don't know. I'll dig it down to about 70, 65, 70. Okie dokie. So what I've got here is the elevators come all the way down. So that's great. Next to this big giant Zenephorite ore, which if we, using our tablet, you can see there's like thousands in each individual square. So this is going to last us a long time. So it was worth it, although a bit underwhelming. So I've just blown up a bit more around here to try and make some more space. The elevator is, we can call it whenever we want. I put some building blocks down because what I was hoping was that it might actually transfer power, but it doesn't. So, I mean, my light's on there. So if I turn my light off, we're still getting no light, unfortunately. So, we've still got to bring something down here, which will probably just be a row of building blocks. I think what I'll probably do is drill down, put a row of building blocks in, and then we'll just building block down and around. So over here somewhere, not worked out exactly where yet, will be where the miners are going to be. We'll have 4 of the miners set up like we did with the others. And then down this way, you can see where I made a stone staircase. It's just for me to get up and down. And then over here is where we want to take it up. And this is where that extra miner, not miner, the conveyor will go. I assume, I don't know, but I assume it needs to be on building blocks. So we're going to put some down. But in any case, I'm going to put some down anyway because I think it looks better. And I know it shouldn't really matter underground here in places that we'll never see, but it looks that bit better. So it looks like, you know, we've been down here, we've mined away, and we've set up this infrastructure. To me, it looks better. But like I said, it makes absolutely no difference, I don't think, because based on the way the elevators worked, it didn't make any difference. So, but where we got it, so I put another one in my bag. I thought it meant you only needed one, but it looks like you actually need two, and we want the bottom, so you need two, one top, one bottom. So, and then that's got three. We probably want. Why can't I rotate, man? Why can't I rotate? Oh, I can't rotate because it's fixed to the other one. So anyway, that's fine. So that is the bottom. So now we should see, if it worked the same as the other one, we should see, all of a sudden this should start coming down. Because it said it was going to dig for us, didn't it? It is doing it very slowly. I can see movement up there in the shaft. Let's see. Look, there we go, there we go. Little tiny, tiny movement. So let's see what it does when it gets a bit closer. It started making noise. It must be really close. Yeah, there we go. So, I mean, the animation is just, it just removes the things. It would have been cool, wouldn't it, to see some sort of but again, in alpha, I'm sure there'll be more of those kind of things added. So now, yes. There we go. So we've got conveyor lifts. What we'll probably, so you know what? We should probably test. I think it says it actually. Do we need to test? Because I will blow up other stuff if I do. I think it said these were blast proof. Yeah, but blast resistant. Now I don't know. Maybe we should do some science somewhere separate from here and see what it takes to blow up a freight elevator. That one says blast resistant as well. I have blown up a few things around the other elevator, so it's weird for me calling them an elevator. And bizarrely, on Rocketcraft, we were talking about lifts and elevators. I know, rock and roll. But yeah. Lifts to me, so this is like a conveyor lift. So we've got that in. We've got a way that's going to lead us across to the actual elevator, which will. I've done something stupid here, haven't I? Oh no, I'm all right. Which we should test. Let's call it. Let's see how good it is. So we'll call the elevator down. And yeah, like I say, I'll build some miners, get them set up, and then get them up to the top. But let's see the lift. See the elevator, the lift in action. Hello. You are incredibly slow. It's going to the Xeno mine. Oh, here it is. Ding. So, open config frame. Oh, right, yeah, so you just pressed, there we go. So now we're going up to the factory floor. Now, unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of a boring ride because obviously we've just let it dig out. But maybe. I told you that the end game of this is to unlock the entire research free. But if we carry on playing, maybe we can do some more stuff where we can make these a bit more fascinating inside. Maybe put some machines that you go. Oh, that you go past. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to tidy this up. And like I say, I think what I'm going to do is drill like from here. We've already got this gap. So what I'm probably going to do, just to give you an idea, is just go like that. All the way down. So we can get our power down there. Oh, I've fallen. But yeah, so probably that. Or maybe a bit close to the elevator. I'm not sure. But yeah, probably drill all the power down there. Unless I can think of a better way to do it. Maybe something with power lines. But they don't seem to go very far. So I think a power line going downwards isn't going to be great. Let's just have a quick look though to see. We've got power there. Wall mounted power pole. So, I mean, that would be great. But I still think the issue is going to be the cables. Well, we've got these small power poles. We're going to struggle to bring that down, I think. So I think, yeah, for now, a load of blocks all the way down be the simplest way to do it. And then we've got a grid area down here. So, yeah, I'm going to get on with that, and I'll bring you back once I'm up and running. Just drilled my way down here. I was going to take this out, but actually, I think I quite like it. It's like a little bit like a stalagmite tight. Hanging on for all its might. Stalagmite. A little stalagmite, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to leave it in. So, and then now, to get back up, we're going to build these building blocks up, which should help us transfer power all the way down. All right, moment of truth. Did it work? Are we going to have some light? I know it's it's placed weird, but is this real light? Oh no. Oh no! There's still no light. Why are we not going to light? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Is it? Ah, I think that's what it is. So it isn't actually connected because we need the extra one there, I think. Light. Hello. I can't decide now whether you're actually lit up or not. Did I bring some of the other ones? No, I'll tell you what, there's another way. It might just be me being stupid, but another way to do it would be to put this down and see, is there power? Grid stats. There is power! Okay. No, stop. Don't do anything yet. Thank you. So there is power here, so that was obviously because of the placement. I didn't think the placement would matter, but actually... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We have lights, everybody. Hussies! So yeah. Gonna build this across and over until we get to our nice little... I can't see a thing. There we go. Over that direction somewhere. Into the abyss. Yeah, there we go. I'm looking at OBS because it must be my monitor's brightness or something, but you can actually see more on the OBS preview than what I can on my monitor. So yeah, I'm going to bring that over to here and then set this up mining. So what I'm not going to do, I won't connect this bit up, but I'll connect up all the miners and all the conveyor belts over to here so that we've got something... so we can see what happens when we plug it in, essentially, to see what happens when it goes up. So I don't know how exciting it'll be, but we should see it together. Okay, we got a bit of infrastructure stuff. It's backed up already because, of course, I'm here, so it's not actually fully connected up. I didn't want to connect up the last bit of line without recording, so you could see how it's going to work when it goes up the belt. But I mean, these ones are super fast, probably because there's so much ore in there. So we may end up having to upgrade this pretty quickly anyway. But for now, anyway, this is definitely going to get us back on track. And I don't know if this will make a difference, but I thought I'll get 2 lines going into here so that we can... My hope is that it'll take it'll double this up, but it may not. I don't know. Some more testing definitely to be done. Well, let's put these in, and then let's see, are they going to go in? And we should see some kind of animation sending them up. There we go. Awesome. It's working. It's working. And let's go in the lift, which, I'll be honest, at first I was a little bit like the lift. Like, it's all right. I love it. It's so cool. I love just riding the lift. And it's given me lots and lots of ideas for verticality being up or down. Because everything I was reading from lots of people, they were saying, oh, verticality in this game is not good. You know, it's not a match on Satisfactory, blah, 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 blah. I'll be honest, on Satisfactory, I've done a bit of verticality, but I'm right near that, you know, I haven't done lots of the sort of end game verticality on it. But this is fun, you know, and I can get up and down in a cool lift. And you can do stairs, you can do ladders if you don't want to use a lift. I mean, that's what I did here. I'm probably going to put a lift here, by the way. It'd be so overkill, but I think the lift's going to have to go in here. Oh no, something's not working. But yeah, anyway, so what it made me think was we could have an underground factory. We can have a factory all the way up there if we wanted to. We could do all sorts. It'd be pretty cool. Definitely be pretty fun. However, now I'm confused. Why have you... Is there a panel on you or something that I've missed? Uh-oh. What about V? Freight elevator... No? What am I missing? Let's delete some of this stuff off then. There's clearly a problem somewhere. Let's delete everything off. And let's refill the block in that I've just completely ruined. Yeah, so why would you not be... Did I not have you on the right thing? Again? Oh, I bet that's what it was. I bet I've been an idiot again. Right, so... Let's reset these back up. This was U and a U. I bet I still had them on output. This, me, and the toggle button. Ah! Toggle, toggle. Then let's get these back in. You're going to go into there. And you're going to go into there. There we go. So that's what I was hoping for, to see some of that flickering of ore going in. Maybe it was going in. Maybe it was going in, it was just coming out so fast. I don't know. So our backlog's gone already from what we got from the other mine. But yeah, that is now working. So we've got Zanevferite back up and running. I'm really, really happy with that. And like I say, the elevator system, it's proper cool. It's proper cool. Let's just have another quick look down the bottom. I didn't really talk through what I've done, but it is pretty similar to what I've done previously. So you're not going to see anything entirely new. But we definitely need to see what I'll probably do is empty the miners right now, because I'll go and dump it in manually, all the ore, and then just see if that line will keep up. It might need to be multiple lines, I don't know. Let's do this. There's nothing in that one. Let's do you and do you. And let's see. We're starting to get stuff in. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's waiting its turn. But is this going to get emptied? That one is never getting emptied. Oh, it is. It is, but very rarely. So definitely got a hold up there. A hold up. Definitely got that. These are clearing out though. This one's clearing out, but this one is definitely getting backed up. It is going on there sometimes, but I think... I think if I move this one over one... Well, that sounds weird. I move this over one. I think that'll fix it. Let's have a look. No, it didn't really make a difference. I guess it's just its last in line. I'm not sure how much of a problem it causes. I mean, as long as this has got a steady stream of ore coming in, does it matter? It probably just means that we don't need the third one. Because I think if that line was over here, then this line would start backing up and so on and so on. Because it's basically waiting in the queue, isn't it? And there's only a small amount of time for that ore to get on there. I don't think it's doing any harm right now. I think, can we see grid stats? We can. On grid stats, we're not even close to using the 5s. So I don't think we're gonna have a problem with the extra miner there. But yeah, we probably want to come back, and because that's not optimal, it'd be nice to get more of that down there. Possibly it would be 2 of these tracks that go down. So yeah, take these both down, and then one could go into that side, one could go into the other side. So instead of having this split, there'd actually just be two of those. I think that's probably what would make the most sense. Okay, so place this one down, and we should now get a steady stream. If I empty these again, should have a steady stream from both as they bring ore in. Come on, drones! Because they were full, so they went back to sleep. So yeah, one lot. I mean, there's nothing come out of this one yet, so there we go. Yeah, so although there's space, I'd rather there be space, but everything be able to get processed out, than there be blockages. I mean, I'm not going for full optimization. I think I've said this already. I'm going for fun, but I do want things to work, you know. So let's just put some of that. It's not pretty, because what I was hoping to do was have this belt come right down next to it and then turn there, but I couldn't get it to work because it was always sort of, it finishes there, so there's nowhere for it to turn. And if that's one up, and there's no way to sort of make it to stay, just go down one, it goes down in a double. So I've got this little sort of higgledy-biggledy line, which I think looks pretty fun anyway. It'd be even more fun if you could ride them. But yeah, so they're now both going in, and we've got double going into this one. So let's see. I don't, because it says 320 if I remember rightly on the lift. Where are we? 320 items per minute. How much do we get out of each miner? I should know this by now. I need to get some railings. And I think there was a place I left yet, because, you know, it's me. I've fallen multiple times, so there's a place where I can get back out at least. So how much does each miner do again? I've forgotten. In fact, it's probably easy to see it on here, isn't it? Miner. It will do. Drone range, drone count 4. Fewer than a minute. Oh, 48. So it's not even close to filling that up. So 64. So it's different between each one, but I guess it depends on how far the drones have got to go, how much they yield from that particular block, so it's variable. But as it is, we've probably got 120-ish coming out of each set. And we can lift 320. So yeah, that's fine. We're not going to have any losses, not going to have any sort of any hold-ups in the queue. Let's go up and just give this one more check, just to make sure I haven't broke anything by moving those things around. I do like this. We're going to have to do something here, aren't we, to make it a bit more visually appealing. I love the elevator, but definitely something cool in there. Even if it's not functional, just something that looks like it's doing something. So we should, because of our tunnel, that leads all the way over here. We should have stuff going in. Yes. Sorry, flickering away. Got these. We've got a little battle that's coming up. But we can dump all of this in. Everything we did manually. I'm going to put the stone away. Need to send our bags up a little bit. You. And yeah, brilliant. So on our play and catch up episode, Zenephorite is back. I did have a thought as well on this one that is the really far away that we're currently doing manually. One of the issues I had was power, and I was like, oh, I'll have to bring the ignium all the way over. I'm not sure if that would be the case when we get whatever this is. And I think that, I mean, I don't know, but I think this is probably going to be what our next quest is. It's probably going to unlock that. How do I bring the quest up again? I've forgotten. Quests. Do I have to talk to the guy? I think I have to talk to... Oh, yeah. I'll talk to BB. There he is. BB. Hello. Yeah, the Olamite stuff. So we've got to build 4 pumping jacks.
Right.
So
this moon had been chosen for the
let's just
Foundry
refresh
initiative
ourselves.
because it's not only rich in minerals, but it's also full of a liquid resource called olumite. This sticky liquid can be refined into the various chemical products we're going to need. We should find some and drill it up.
Right, so that was what we said we were going to do last time. We didn't have time to do. I haven't improved this, by the way. This is definitely too slow. It's so slow. But because what I did do is some AFK time, just to try and get the research on the go, because I didn't want this episode to be like just waiting around. So we have got, though, a decent lot. We've got 157 of research 3s going on. So that is okay. And in fact, talking of research, we should... Is it this one? We should. So we've done Freight Elevator 1. Freight Elevator 2 we can't do because it needs the next Science Pack. So what we should probably do is go back to Science Pack 3, and this is everything that we can unlock. So we've already done the basic Olamite processing, and that allows us to make these pump jacks. So that's probably enough for now until we know a bit more. Although, power pole large... What do I need to do that? Basic Olamite processing... Oh, I haven't done that. Oh, we need to do that. Definitely need to do that. In fact, that is the quest. Ah, I thought I'd already done it. Right, let's leave that going. I will... What will I do? I'm going to leave that going. And I'll probably keep an eye on the Zenephorite, maybe. I'm not going to do any more without you on camera. I'm just trying to think maybe I should speed this up. If to speed this up, I think all I need to do another 1 or 2 of these. Although I think... Is there a hold up here? Oh, there is a hold up here, actually. So, yeah. That's what I'll do. While the research is going, I'm going to set up 2 more. Maybe more of those. See what makes sense. I'll probably shift it back a little bit as well so we can get it all on the one conveyor. Because right now, this is too slow. But you can see the Olamite processing is not going to take too long, so we will we'll be back on that soon. Just while I was doing that, I forgot. I don't actually even remember doing this, but the line to here from Zenephorite is gone. It is gone, and I guess it's because wherever we were mining from before, which I've now forgotten, must have been close by, and we thought we were going to rejig it. So we need a line that's going to come from here over to there, so that we can get our steel production on the go, and that's a big thing. I'm so glad I noticed that, because that would have been pretty shocking if that would have been completely forgotten. We're going to do this for now. We may end up moving it so it goes up in the air or something, but it should be as simple as us setting up one of these over to here. That'll extract some of that, and you and a you, and then turn you into an output. We should get now some Zenephorite going over here, which will then hopefully start the steel production again. Hopefully we've got a good enough amount. We may, I don't know, may end up putting more miners down there to try and increase production, because I'm quite... Zenephorite seems to be the most heavily used of the ores. So I've got Technum over there, and I mean, I've got a backlog of Technum, I've got 2 big storage boxes of it. I'm sure later on, especially when we're using more of these components, we're going to use a lot of it, but right now, Zenephorite seems to be the big one. Because obviously, like I say, it's going to go in here, it's going to get crunched up and then used for steel. It's also being used for all these standard processes, and then there's a lot of that going into the research, including from the steel side. So yeah, don't know what we're going to do about that. We might need to try and find more good ways of getting Zenephorite in. There are places, like we've got this one. But I think getting the Olimite up and running might open a few more doors to us as how we will get more ores in. Because right now I think, you know, we're looking at building blocks here, there and everywhere, making like this giant spider's web. It doesn't seem very factory-like. It might be the way that it wants it to go, but it just doesn't seem very factory-like to just have giant conveyors here, there and everywhere. So I'm hoping there's some other form of transportation. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to get back to just updating these custom ships. I haven't done anything. I literally walked over and was like, why is the steel not working? Well, because it wasn't getting any Zenephorite. So, okie dokie. All my process is complete, so we should be able to do that in a sec. I just need to finish these off. I've put them down backwards and all sorts of things. So, I think this is going to be a really good demo where the lane loaders come in. I think we've done it before, but just in case. I think this will be a really... I think it will. I think. So, the idea is that each one of these is going to need cement and gravel. So we can say, so it's a 3. Each one of these is a block of 3. So we should be able to go like this. I've ruined the symmetry, haven't I? Ruined it. So yeah, I'm going to change this symmetry because I need an output on each one as well. I could go out the back, I suppose. Let's see. We might be able to do something nice. It doesn't matter. We're going to probably go out the back for it anyway. So anyway, getting myself all wrapped up. So the idea here is that's the 1, that's the 2. So if you're doing that on each one, so that's slot 2. I've got to make them symmetrical. I've got to. So each one of them is going to have one of them and one of them. I forgot the bigger one there. In theory now, if I've done this correctly, don't know if I've left myself enough room. Let's see. My theory, my hopeful theory is that I can then run the conveyor through here. Yeah, with a turny. Give me the turn. I'm facing the wrong way. You need to be this way with a turny-whirny into there. And you will be this one. You can come from wherever. Let's give ourselves a bit of room just for easier to show it, I think, if there's a bit of space. But they could go right next to each other. There's no reason not to. But I probably prefer to do it. But for the purposes of just showing this again, a bit clearer. So that's you guys going in. Then you... Oh my word. What have I keep doing this. Look, I put the conveyors the wrong way around. Stop it! I even did it wrong there and then took them back up again. Ay, ay, ay. Into there. So that should be gravel going into each slot. So if you look at the first one, yeah, gravel going in. And then if you look at the second one, I've done this not very good. Can we see gravel? Yeah, the number's going up. Let's see it. Ah, we can peek through there. Yeah. So gravel, gravel, gravel. And then the next line should be come in this away. Don't think it's going to work. I think I've been stupid because I don't think you can have a corner. But so my idea was I was going to go that way, but actually we're going to go this way instead then. So sometimes don't throw it in the bin. It's not always the best thing to do because I would have had to like take up loads of other stuff to make it work how I was thinking. But for now, this is going to do the job. So let's turn this over into there. I'm still going to blame it being early, and I'm still going to blame it being a couple of weeks. That's where I'm going with it. So now we should be able to run that conveyor down to this one. No, to this one. We should see cement going through. So we get picked up by there as much as it needs, and it'll carry on, and then it'll go into that one. Nice. There's still a backlog, but we should still be going 4 times as quick. when I toggle thing. Oh no, that is right. That is the toggle. That is the correct toggle. So we should see. This one's the easiest one to see. Cement in, water in. Yeah, we're all good. We may need another one of the water tanks. I'm not sure. Or another pipe coming from this water tank. Is this? I mean, it's not even getting close to empty, is it? So I don't know if we need. I've tried to save a bit of space basically and have one pipe that fills them all up. I mean, that one's 16. I have to keep an eye on that. See, we might need to upgrade it so that there's more than one pipe being shared. It looks like it should be okay because it's not taking enough to cause a problem out of there, is it at all? But we'll see. So now we should have much more production at least. And we need to connect the output of it, which is going to come from here up to that line. So let's get rid of some of this because now our line coming out is going to have to go up here and a bit differently. This is exactly why last episode I didn't do what I wanted to do because I got caught up with stuff like this. But I think this one is important because it's going into our research, and that's going to ramp up really, really fast. So on this one now, for the thirds, 2, 3, 4, return. I put them down the wrong way. I put them down the wrong way. There may be a time in our playthrough of this where I become a bit of an expert, like Daddy Pig. In fact, no, probably not like Daddy Pig. I'm probably a bit of an expert like Daddy Pig right now. If you've got children and you've watched Peppa Pig, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Or at some point I may actually become an expert. But right now, I'm a bit of an expert at this, and that's probably as far as we go. Let's get a little twist, and a little twist, and a little twist, and a little twist. And I think these can still, yeah, do this. So that, we've got backlog already. Now, we didn't have backlog before, no matter what we did. So we've already improved it. I mean, we should have improved it by 4 times. It should be 4 times more efficient now. That doesn't need to be there, though. And the last couple. There we go. We got a decent amount of concrete on the go. Because that was our hold up. If we go back up to this part of the research, our hold up here was like we've got everything sat here waiting, and concrete was holding everything up, and now we've got a nice steady flow. It's not going to be as steady as that. That's because there's obviously a backlog. But yeah, there we go. Now you can see. If we look now, we should get a steadier flow. Yeah. Much better. Much, much better. To progress with our quest, we need to build 4 pump jacks. And we can do that now because we've already done the research to do that. So in the basic element processing, what have we then got? Circuit boards, chemical processing, and this power line. I think we should go power line because, yeah, over greater distance. Because the ones that we've got now, they're so short. It doesn't make them useless. They're absolutely not useless. But they're for very, very short, just dropping of power. This hopefully will mean that, assuming our Olimite is going to be far away, we should be able to get power from our transformer system, which is coming from our water over there. We should be able to then take that power over to that place. So let's get the power poles going, but also we need to create our pumps. So let's see if we can find them. Distillation column, it's not that one. Pump jack number 1. Steel beams, 8 pipes, advanced machinery parts, and electronic components. So we should have some of these things piling up again now, or maybe not piling up, but there should be something. I've just got to remember where everything is. So we'll look at that again. I've forgotten. Pipes. We've got a ton of pipes in our inventory already. Yep. Although we're probably going to need some more, so let's grab some more pipes while we're here. Just do that for now. Ooh, is that all we got? Is that all we got on the advanced ones? Am I not? See, I haven't been smart. I haven't started storing them separately. How many advanced ones do we need? 5 to make 1. We're going to take 8. We're going to take 8. What are you waiting for? Is it just the fact that... Yeah, it is. Can I pick some of these up? I think I can. Yeah, gimme. Let me just give me some more for now. You don't need them right now. I should do it. Yeah, it's because we're on a bit of a go slow because we got so far behind. And we've got beams already. Excellent. We've got beams. We've got electronic components. I'm going to make one for now. We may need more. Most of the time when we've done this stuff... Oh no, we needed 4, didn't we? 2, 3. That was the quest. I was going to say, most of the time when I've done this, we've needed 4 of something. So... It didn't complete. Do we have to put it on our bar? There's a few times where I've had to do this. I select it, yeah. There we go. Learn more about the pump jack. Pump jacks are used to extract liquids from so-called reservoirs. See details below. They need to be placed on top or slightly above a reservoir, and it will automatically start drilling for extractable liquids as soon as it's powered. Connect a pipe to move the extraction liquids. You can see here is what I was talking about. We're probably going to need something, some sort of power, and then a pole. A reservoir is a big spherical rocky object containing various sorts of rare liquids. They can be found by using your handheld scanner, and they can be on the surface or buried in the ground. A reservoir cannot be removed by drilling or the use of explosives. That's good, so I can't blow it up, is what we're hearing there. So, are we now saying that we should be able to scan for Olamite using our trusty scanner? Oh, we've already got some. It's there. We've already got some. Was that there before? Maybe it was. So we've got one over this way. Is it over this way? Yeah. So let's go and have a look and see. Do we need to speak to our guide handling the quest? I can't remember now if it auto-completes. I kind of remember. Let's go. It's nice to see BB anyway. Hi! Uh-oh. Did I just... I didn't just hit him with... I didn't just throw down some TNT, did I? No. Olamite. Build 4 pump jacks. Done that, haven't I? Oh, right. Build them!
This moon had been chosen for the Foundry initiative,
well, of course.
because it's not only
I've made
rich in minerals, but it's
build
also
them
full of a
down.
liquid resource called olumite. This sticky liquid can
go.
be refined
so over
into
this
the
way.
various chemical products.
So we've already got pumps set up here because this is where. So although we are extracting water over there, I thought I'd keep all that power and I made this separate, just small pump station, which stands for the concrete. So the good thing is, I mean, we've looked out on this seed, I think, because it looks like the Olamite is quite nearby. There's quite a few resources not too far away. So Olamite, where art thou? Let's do this again. There. There is an Olamite reservoir. Look at this. That looks proper cool. So our pump jacks need to go on there. And they need to be powered. So I assume the pump jack itself, can it be placed on? Just on top like this? I don't know if it can go in the water though. It's a bit weird that it's in the water, but okay. It is working. It's saying it can go on. And on the... Where is the pump jack? Power consumer. It just needs to be connected to power. Okay. Alright. Well, we can chuck that one down there. Let's turn it. Let's turn it. In fact, we've got 4 of these. 4 of these bad boys. How do we fit 4 on? Actually, maybe there. Because it's going to get pumped outwards that way. Can it just be completely submerged? Is that what we're saying? We're trying to fit 4 on this thing. Two. I don't know if this is a good way to put it, because it's not directly on a lot of the things, but it seems to be okay. It's not pretty, this, is it? I apologise. It's not pretty at all. But hopefully it still does the job. There's our 4 of those printed. Clearly this is going to need pipes. And it's definitely going to need power. Power! So, let's just put some building blocks down anyway. We're definitely going to need... there's the power balls. Excellent. Let's just leave something here. Yeah, look, they've got the ability to connect power to. I don't know if a power line's going to work through the water. I don't know what that'll do. In theory, it should be very dangerous. What's a flare stack? Don't know. Maybe we'll learn about that in a bit. Distillation. That's not what we're looking at right now. But power poles. Number 2, polymer boards. We don't have any of them. How do we make polymer boards? Can we do that already? We can. In a casting machine. They're made with liquid polymer. Liquid polymer is made from olimite. So a bit of a circle, so we're going to have to use the standard power poles to get it over here. Hopefully that'll be enough. I can't remember. I don't think the power poles have to be on like the factory building blocks, so that's one good thing. I've got a brew on the go, but I think I finished it. Not bad, I finished it. Oh no, there's some left. I was getting very dry. Cold coffee. Right, are you stuck? I think you are. Let's resummon you over here. I think you're stuck on the belts. Hello. Right, olimite done.
The olimite is in our hands. Now we can venture into chemical processing. This is where the fun really starts.
Oh.
We should begin processing it. Oh, by the way, BB, any news from the station? No. I refuse to believe that our drop pod is launched because of a malfunction. We are not a malfunction.
I am a bit of a malfunction. It's not true. It is true. Right, so we can accept that one.
A jetpack? That idea might just take off, but it's a bit up in the air if we run out of fuel.
All the puns. So, complete research jetpack. Let's have a look. Where is jetpack? Let's open the whole thing up. It's got to be... I bet it's on the next research line. I can't imagine we're going to get something like a jetpack already. But you never know. It would be very cool. Jetpack. Jetpack, jetpack, jetpack. Oh. So, circuit board. Chemical processing. So if I double click this one. Yes. Get a new drone miner. We get the chemical processing, which unlocks this kind of stuff. Marble blocks. Thanks for your support. Beautify your factory of marble. Okay. Hang on. Olimite processing. So then olimite fuel then turns to jetpack. We can make a jetpack. Oh yes, right. Let's start that path on the go. I mean, clearly we're going to need it anyway for the olimite. So from olimite processing, we've done the power poles. We need to do circuit boards, which will then take us to chemical processing. Let's get some power over anyway. We have to do that before anything else. Have I got stuff on me? My hotbars are an actual mess. Just get rid of some of this. I've got some. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but let's give that a go. So we need to get power from our power station, which is over here. Over to that corner. Oh, hang on a minute. No, I'm being dense. So because our power is going through here, am I being dense? I don't know. I think because our power is going through here, and we need power over there. What kind of power does it need? It needs low voltage grid. I mean, I could then just build some building blocks over to there, but that's not going to be very pretty. But if I put this here, then do my net. Didn't mean to do that. Then switch to cable. See, I'm not going very far. They're not very good. There. Let's see how far we can get with the ones we've got. Then ultimately we should be able to replace these with the bigger ones, which hopefully go a lot further, because these are not good. Not good at all. We're doing alright though, we've got 8 more. We've come quite a way. Yeah. It's not going to reach though, is it? From there over to there. Let's do this for now. I know I could probably just put a block in the water and then and then that'll be it. Although, saying that, let's take this away. It looks like they can go in the water. It seems a bit weird. Yeah, the pole can go in there. Oh, and it can reach. So then, technically... Oh yeah, because we needed this, so we couldn't have just taken that over because we did need... Well, I suppose we could, and then just did this bit, but we need you to be powered. You to be powered. Oh. No power. Already has no power. Do you have to? Maybe I was right in the first place. Now I'm wishing I put the pump into the power station over here. I think I was probably right what I said first. That I have to attach it to the transformer. I think so. So all I'm going to do is run this power line down here. I'll probably have to make some more power poles. But we can sort that out later. Hopefully make that look a bit better than what it is. But for now, this will do the job. So I'm going to run this all the way down there and then connect it to the transformer that's over there. And that should give us that power. Okay, that's all connected up. So we should be able to see... Yes, there they are, pump jack. Only one, but that's okay. So, and it doesn't actually look that bad. I thought it was going to look a bit... actually, it's quite cool, doesn't it? So let's get over there and see what we need to do to get this pump jack going. Circuit board research is done, and I couldn't help myself. I had to go and put these in a line. Some of you will be very thankful for that when you're watching. Some of you will be like, oh, it doesn't make any difference. I can't help it. I have a problem. Yeah, and then you guys should be able to connect up. Excellent. And then I'm hoping, can you reach all? It doesn't matter so much if you can't. Destination is too far away. The max range is 10 meters. What? Kidding? Yeah, kidding me. Why have I got a pipe in my hand? So, okay, let's build some building blocks around. I don't think they need to be there, but for me they need to be. For me, they need to be there. And we're gonna have a problem here, aren't we? So, where's the juice gonna come out? It's gonna come out there. So we're okay. We can build another platform that's going to come over to this way. And then we should be able to put more, just basically link more wires across on these power poles, which are then linked to the machine. Which I think unfortunately means it's not going to be... Well, maybe it will. Let's see. I don't think it's going to be symmetrical. You're going to go onto there. And you're going to connect up to you. Then you're also going to... You're also going to come to... Can you reach here? Yeah. And then you're going to go there, which is going to connect to that one. So we should have these 4 pump jacks up and going. No grid connection? That one has got a grid connection, these ones haven't. Oh. Oh. Silly me. Not like this. Not like that. No. 8. There. Now we're not jacking. What? Oh, because you're not actually connected. Oh my word. Sometimes. There we go. Now we're pumping and we're jacking. This one's got stuff in it already. I can't see. Got stuff in already. Building blocks. Maybe we'll put some more there. Maybe some down here. I know it doesn't matter. If I put them there, it's going to cover the screen, I think, isn't it? Oh no, we can see. Alright. Yeah, I mean, you're low down. You are. It is what it is. So we have got alumite processing. I assume I can then pump this out and put it somewhere. I don't know what we need to do with it yet. I don't know. I have a clue what we do. The only thing we've got as like a hint to do something was to make... So for the circuit board recipe is a polymer board and electronic components. And that means when we looked in here, a polymer board needed liquid polymer, right? So you're going to go in and go casting machine. So I think we need to basically pipe the liquid somewhere over here, and then our polymer processing can start, I guess, over this way. So what's a nice way of doing it? We could just pipe over the top. I could pipe through, but I think that for the ease of building this, and again, all these things could change later, I think we probably want to do something similar again, where we've got one of these storage tanks into here, so that we've got a little buffer, and the pipes will just probably come up and over the water. Either up and over the water, or maybe even over here. That might work, actually. Pipe work could go through the water, up the wall, into the storage container. So that's the plan. Just what I was looking at. The research is done. So I think we are going to go for the drone miner 2. I know that isn't going to get us to the jetpack specifically quicker, but if we can mine particularly Zenephorite faster, it's going to give us more steel, and now all our recipes are requiring steel, so I think that's a good call. And we can upgrade the Zenephorite miners, the 4 of them that are down in the pit. We can upgrade them to drone miner level 2, which hopefully will give us much more speed. Anyway, I haven't even started putting the pipes down yet, but this is the plan. So we're going to do something similar to this. Have I even got a storage container in my bag? I only brought you back because the research had complete. Logistics container, I haven't got one of these. But basically one of these is going to go down. And we're going to have 4 pipes from there that are going to go into that. I think that'll be okay to have them going into one container again like I did here. And then we'll start our polymer processing here. So yeah, let me lay the pipe. On my way back over, just see if I had any containers in my storage, and look. Now, that's definitely doing its job. This is now being held up, and I'm glad about that, because it means we can start storing some of it. Before it was like it all was needed, but now we can start storing some of the concrete and use it for other things. So yeah, very happy with that one. Good change. Oh, we mustn't forget this. I forgot about this. Also, there's an Zenephorite. We actually put it manually into this one, didn't we, for our cement creation and concrete creation. So we need to make sure that there's another one of these coming over there to feed into this. Yeah. We could do that quick. Let's do that quick. See, look, I'm getting distracted again. But yes, you are needed for this one. So we should have. I don't like it. I think you should be able to see that a bit better when I can. Yes. So you need to go up. You need to go over here. Oh my god! They're going up and over. And up and over is going to happen. We go there, and you're going to come down in line. So on there. Although one of these is wrong. It was this one that was wrong. Because you actually need to go down into there. And you're getting your stuffs from here. One more. Getting your stuff from this way. Nope. You know what? These games, they're brilliant for getting distracted. You know, you start doing one thing and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I need to do this thing. It is good. Especially when you've got to a stage where you've done like I did, where you put temporary things in place just to keep production going. And if you are doing that, don't see it as a frustration. It's a cool thing because you're always busy. Always busy. Now, I think our Zenephorite production is going to be too low, so I think now, especially now we've added this in, now we've got an extra place. I'm not going to put a buffer storage there because I don't need it to fill up at all. It's just a straight in you go. But I think we're gonna struggle now with how much steel we're producing. We might even need to be. Are we getting held up here? We're getting held up here. Oh no, we're not getting held up there. Where are we getting held up? We're getting held up at smelting. Yeah, looks like we're getting held up at smelting level already. So what are you? Are you smelter? Which smelter are you? How do I see? Is it this V? Smelter small. Have we got a faster smelter yet? We're not going to do this now, but we haven't. I bet there's one in the tree. Because, yeah, we're getting big hold-ups. Hold up. Yeah, big hold-ups going on. Can we see another smelter? That's our elevators. That's the miner. That's the jetpacks. Have we done everything over here already? I'm not going mad, at least. Thankfully, the advanced smelters are listed because you can see them in the when you look at like a piece of plating that it can be made. I ended up having to Reddit it, and someone called Hardy Katsai 21 days ago replied to a post with somebody else asking for it. So it's past Tech 4, you get them with the Tier 2 steel recipe. So I think that means we're quite far away from it right now, because Tier 2 steel. Although, is it in this chain? Let's see. Tier 2 steel. I think, is it in this one? No, that's basic steel. Tier 2 steel. I don't know. I don't know. In any case, we're not going to get them anytime soon, so we may have to expand the number of smelters to make this work. Because, yeah, we're definitely on a backlog, and it's all at smelting level. Everything's being held up by the smelters right now. So, yeah, more smelters is probably going to have to be a thing. So no matter what, even if we mine more, I mean, look, everything's backed up there, but not backed up here. But hopefully that should mean now if there's a backup, once these two fill, yeah, that might just, I might turn this into a single, because I don't know if I need a double. I might just turn it, I might just leave it at this. I don't know if I need a double there, so we might change that. I think that might have been because, was that when we were doing it manually? So we filled these up. I think it might have been, you know. I don't think they're even needed. Oh, drone miners are done. That's cool. So perhaps that's a good thing to do there. I'll come back to it in a minute. I'm getting so distracted. So distracted. Just need to pump over some Molomite. I did have a tank in my storage. I had two, in fact, so I don't need to make another one of those. But we can place this down. Make sure we're getting it the right way. Is there a right way? I can never remember. The liquid ones always make me worry. I think anything can be an in and an out. I think it depends on what happens, what you put into it, essentially. So, oh, I've fallen with a horrible graphic on my screen. Right, so it's going to be in line somewhere over there. That keeps it away from the water in case we need to get any more water in. And yeah, blah, 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 I don't know what I said then. Then there'll be some pipes going in this way. Yeah. Oh yeah, so look, in and out. So there'll be some pipes that'll go into there. Then I think what we'll probably do is angle this down. You don't need to, I mean, you can make this as pretty or as ugly as you want. I think I'd like it to run down here though. Into some of the water. Is that going to go into the floor? It sure is. So you can then angle. So none of this is necessary. You could just bring that pipe out dead far and then go into the water. But I'd like to at least try and make it somewhat pretty. As pretty as a pipe can be. Let's make sure I'm not interfering with them. I'm not. That's okay. We're not going to interfere. Get up. So our next pipe is just going to be a straight one. All this subject to change. So if you're looking at this thinking, this is ugly, tell me by all means, because I'm happy to change it. If you've got better ways of doing it or ways of making it look a bit cooler, tell me, for sure. I'm always up for making things look cool. Down? No, that is not down. That is certainly not down. You. I'm struggling to see that. I don't know if it's... Might be my monitor again. I'm having some issues with my monitor all of a sudden. Run down, man. Ah, it's painful, isn't it? Painful watching someone like me sometimes. Spin. Down. Yes. We're down. And yep, we're going to go up, rotate, all the way down. Then another one of you. So that's our inlet. So rather than trying to work out all the rest of that straight away, let's get ourselves over to this one. So what I think we're going to do is join all these together to one pipe. I think that's what probably would make the most sense. I'll probably be able to verify whether that was the right thing to do by looking at the stats. I'm not going to look at the stats. I'm going to just do, because that is generally the way I roll. So how are we going to get these 4 pipes? I think we should bring them all up to this level. For sure. So, you guys were coming in. We could put you... Maybe the lower level's better? Maybe the lower level's better. See, I like this kind of stuff. If you're bored, probably like skip on a couple of minutes because it's not going to take too long. But I like the trying to figure out how I'm going to pipe things in, or whether it's pipes or circuits or whatever else. I like trying to figure it out in a way so that I know I'm going to get to a point where I can join together. I'm actually thinking, do I just take the pipes down there and then join them at that end? Because then I've got the ability, if I want to separate them down that end. Whereas if I join them all here and I then need to separate them, I've got to redo all this piping again. So actually, I'm going to say big brain. It's not really big brain, is it? It's probably normal brain. And going to... You're going that way. You're going to need to go over this way a bit. Probably. So you can clear the top of there. Yeah. More piping, so I might need to go and get some more, but I think this is probably the right way to go, because then this should then just be a straight run down here as far as it'll let me put it. I love the water sounds. You might not get them the same as me, but like in my headphones, for a second, I thought, because my kitchen's actually just like on the other side of that wall, I was like, is something leaking? The water sounds are so good. When you're in the water, especially, anyway. They are incredibly, incredibly good. Let me just... Bump. So there's one. Right, so I've got a line, and I've got the 4 lines going in. So now I've just got to work out a nice-ish way, or a functional way, to get this in. So my thinking is, for these ones, I was trying to get them like all into one sort of connector, but I think actually it'd probably be easier, and would probably also just make more sense to have these so that they just join onto one pipe line. So in this case, we'd have this kind of thing, and that'd be one connected in. That should be one lot of polymer going through. Looks like there's something going through, so that's good. And then for this one, I mean, it might change as we start putting the other ones in. We might need to move them around, but this one could then go... Is this one in line? Oh, that was a stroke of luck. I'd like to say it was a bit of genius that it was on the same line, but it's complete fluke. So then these... Whoops. Could go... Nope. Yes. Into there, and that's that one sorted. We've now got you, which needs to come over to this pipe. And how are you going to connect? Oh, you're in the same line as that one. So actually then this can change to one of these ones. To a 4-way. So if we do that, put that there. Should then be able to change this to an angled. Facing that way. They're going to go in. Excellent. So last one should be pretty simple. Should be put that into there. And then angled, not angled, you the T intersection, facing upwards, and now an angle, which will go into that one. So that should be our 4 pipes all connected up. Let's go see if we've got anything in the tank. This went a bit twiddly-widdly, didn't it? But you know, it works. So we should have a tank with polymer in it. Polymer? Crude olemite. Cool. It's going in. It's filling up pretty quick. So what was our next thing? Oh, our research finished, by the way. Our research finished. So let's get back to this line. So that was the drone miners that we did there. We want to get chemical processing on the go. Yeah. But we need to make... Was it these ones? Polymer boards is what we need to make. So they're already in our creation. This is the last thing we're going to do today. So we're going to get polymer boards set up and crafting. Let's find these. It takes liquid polymer. So to make liquid polymer, we need crude olemite in a distillation column. Oh, and it gives waste gas. What we do with waste gas? I don't know. Right, distillation column. We need some steel beams, which we don't have. Let's go get some of those from our struggling steel plant. The research is going really quick, though. I'm happy with that. Definitely some of the changes we made on the research have been a very, very good change. Take a chunky. So we need a distillation column. Because that will then make this polymer. And then we need another casting machine, which we can do. It's going to be too slow. We're going to make one for now just so we can get it processing, and then we'll probably look at it a bit later on. Well, in the next one, because this is already going to be really long, but I wanted to make sure I completely caught up with where we left off. Do we need to do anything with the gas? Is there anything on the new stuff that we got? I don't quite know. I'll have to see what happens with the gas. The waste gas. It says it's waste, so... yeah, maybe not. But it feels like something you should better do something with it. Otherwise, we're already in the world of pollution. Although saying that, look at that. Right, distiller. We've got one of those. We've just made it. Here. How big are you? Pretty chunky. Pretty chunky. Let's put you somewhere over here for now. How does your input work? Just put it down a sec. How do you get juices in? Oh, you get juices in there. Juices go up. Okay. So distillation should be... this is a 5, so in the middle. Just give it a little bit of space. I don't think we're going to need this much space because we can just pipe on. But no, I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I've got to do something. I like a soul, so we're going to go up. However many it needs. And then, yeah, our distillation is going to do... it's going to be like there, isn't it? There? Are we in line? Did I do something? I think I did a thing first time. This was on stream. That would be one to clip. I actually did a thing. I placed it in the right place for the first time. It never happens. We need... it's sort of in the right place. It should have been one over, shouldn't it? We said this is what we meant to do. We're not going to celebrate me putting something down for the first time in the right place and then realise it's wrong afterwards. It's not going to happen. So we need to put one of these in. You there. Not there. Not there at all. See, I'm letting myself down now. Corner. Flipped. Turned. You should be receiving stuffs. You are. So polymer then must come out. Yeah, it must come out there, as you can say, because God knows what you do with that. Will it then start to fail? I wonder if this is what we then need the incinerator for. That would make sense. Let's go make an incinerator, because I reckon probably the gas, if it gets full, it's going to stop, right? Because it's full on output. How much concrete do we need? 25. We've got some queued. Got enough yet? Yeah, incinerator. So does an incinerator have an input for gas? And how do we do gas? Maybe gas through pipes? Let's just have a quick look. Oh, here we go. Incinerator. Incinerator can be used to destroy any solid item. It's not what we needed, was it? Can manually or automate it. Right. I don't know. That's a problem for future me. This is what I'm going to say. Because so far, waste gas. Well, let's see what it does. I'm making an assumption here that something needs to happen to it, but we don't know. So our polymer, what did we need again? Was it casting machine? Let's see. Distillation column makes that one. So that makes our liquid polymer, and then our liquid polymer goes into a casting machine, which also requires water. We've got water here, so that's good. It was a happy accident. I mean, we could get more water, but I think we'll just branch off that one there. Casting machine can just go in front. Like I say, we're going to do one for now. We know it's going to be too slow because one seems to be too slow to do absolutely anything. And we'll put it so the screen's facing over here. Yeah. So you can then pipe straight in. No, not straight in because I missed by one. Casting machine there. Configure the casting machine to make polymer boards. You're doing the thing. You're doing the thing. Although, do you not need water? We don't need water. Oh, we only need water there because we're making concrete. Yeah, it's just going to use the polymer to cast. And then, just to finish this off for now, we've got a logistics container. Let's just put this down anywhere for now so we can see some of our goodies coming out. That was not the right place. You need to be one more. We got one of these and one of these. You're going to take stuff out. You're going to go into there. You're going to go into there. And then, yes, we've done it. Polymer boards. We're fully caught up. We are fully caught up. So what am I going to do now off camera? I'm going to put in some of the buffer storage. I think it's important that we've got some steel pipes that we can also access as well as them being used for everything else. And the same for the advanced machine parts. They're all being made over here, but we don't get any of them. So when they're not even being made at the minute properly. Or if they, oh yeah, they are, but they're going straight to research. We need some that we can use ourselves for when we're manually crafting machines. So there needs to be a storage box, probably over here for those. Same for steel pipes and beams. We were a bit stuck before because we had no zenephite, so we had to use it just to progress, but we need to make sure we've got that storage separately set up. Talking of the zenephite, I think, now I'm thinking back, this was something we put in as a bit of a manual process to give us that big buffer. I don't think we need it. There's not a point where we need... I don't think we need zenephite ore. We definitely don't need what's turned out to be 3 lots of bottleneck, especially if we're going to update the miners. So we're going to get rid of those, and then that should mean that more of it is going to go over this way into our steel production, because right now it's waiting to fill up this. What I'll probably do is put those containers onto here, use all that up on the steel, and then I'll reconnect it. But yeah, just because we've got all this backlog here, and I'm probably just going to take it out. I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to need to do, because we're working our way towards the jetpack. Chemical processing is still going. We haven't done Olimite fuel, so I'll probably, while I'm doing those, if anything pops up, I will work my way down to the jetpack, but I won't unlock the jetpack. So, in fact, can we even do? We actually can unlock jetpacks. That's cool, but I won't unlock it. I will only do the stuff that gets us there. Only while I'm sort of going around and fixing up the factory a little bit. And we should still have the quest for it. Let's just make sure. Yeah, the quest is there. So yeah, like I say, bit of tidying up. I might put another elevator in here just because it's complete overkill. Just get rid of these steps and have an elevator just goes whoop up to the research. Don't know. We do need to start thinking about research. If you've got any ideas about how we could nicely expand the research, let me know, because that'd be wicked. There's some sort of loaders, I think, when we were looking through the research before, that does filter loading. So if we've got stuff going up to other floors like the research, I'm hoping soon that I can send them all into one freight elevator and then filter them out afterwards, and then we won't have as many of these going around. That would be pretty cool if that does work how I think it does. Yeah, I mean, what are we stuck on here? So yeah, the steel's now stopping us from making loads of research parts. Definitely get that steel up and running. But like I say, it's not really something that I'll definitely do off camera, because it's just going to be taking some things apart, putting them back together again, just to make sure we've got more things going into steel. I may expand this. I'm tempted to double up this. Not this. This. That confused me. Double up our smelters. You know, at least add a few more on, because we for sure are getting bottlenecked on smeltering right now. So that'll be a thing. But yeah, so mostly just be a bit of tidying, and then in the next one, hopefully we'll be in a position to make maybe make some jet fuel. Let's just have a quick look to see what it says. So we'd be doing Olimite fuel, which leaves plates and liquid fuel. That makes portable fuel for us, which is amazing. And after that, it's going to take us into advanced explosives. What does this do? It provides an automatable way of producing explosives. Anything with the boom booms makes me happy. Ignium fuel rods. Don't know what we need to do with it, but we also need the extra science pack for this. So that's not going to happen now. So we're only a couple away. So that it will get to the stage where it's going to say to us that we can make the jetpack. So I will not make the jetpack. 100% will not make it, but I will. It's going to let us do this one, and I'll probably run the advanced explosives as well. So we've got a couple more of them done. If there's still plenty of time going on while I'm doing that, there was a few things over here that are more like decorative things. So escalators to walk on, hangar doors, the filter loader. In fact, I will do that one definitely. So I'll probably unlock some of these as well. Anything else that requires level 3, I'll just unlock it, won't use it, but I'll unlock it, and then we'll catch up on what we've missed. I may not be spending that much time on it anyway, so because I don't think it's going to take that long to do what we need to do. But yeah, there's a few bits here. Conveyor balancer 2, extra levels of decor. Just leave them running while I'm doing that stuff, and if I don't catch up on all those, we'll carry on leaving them running while we wait for the jetpack. Well, once we've made the jetpack, we'll set all those going as well. So yes, lots of progress, lots of catching up. This has been wicked. I'm so glad to be played again. I think it's been about 3 weeks since I played anything. It's been busy with birthdays and kids being ill and work and just life, just real life, which I'm sure any of you that are parents, you completely understand. So yes, it's been brilliant. I'm waffling as I always do at the end, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit like, hit subscribe, really helps the channel. It's completely free. Any comments you want to leave on the factory, any ideas you've got for how we could build this to be just starting to look even more cool. I already think it looks cool, but I think it's cool in that very basic logistic way. If you've got any decorative ideas for making this cool that isn't going to completely sway us off our path of research and quests, do let me know. And yeah, this is my new toy. I love it. I love it. Going down. Goodbye.